You made sure to get him here unharmed, correct? So if I check for any bruises or scrapes, there won't be any, right? Good work, gentlemen. I'll be sure to... Well, if you'll excuse us, I'd like to have a private chat with our friend over here. So you're awake, huh? Nod your head if you can hear me. Playing dead ain't gonna work. I already saw you scrapping with the ropes. I ask again, can you hear me? Good. I'm gonna take that bag off your head and undo the ropes. But I need you to promise me that you're not gonna fight back. 'Cause if you do, well, it ain't gonna end pretty for you. Do you get me? I'm glad we can reach an understanding. Remember, no funny business. Else I'll have you sleeping with the fishes tonight.
Good morning, sunshine. Hope that light ain't too hard on your eyes. I tried keeping the place dimmer than my yuck on my uncle's for you. Don't think I succeeded, though. Nobody's dimmer than him. I'll answer your questions in a second, but first... Whoa! Lay off, alright? I just want to cut your hands free. Like I said, I ain't gonna hurt you as long as you cooperate. Now hold still, or else I might carve you up on accident. There. Now you can make yourself at home. I'm sure you're wondering why I brought you here. Don't worry. It ain't for anything bad. In fact, it's quite the opposite. But I do understand our method of getting you here was unconventional. I'd like to apologize for scaring you and knocking you out. It was the only way, unfortunately. Please, help yourself to nice whiskey and some nuts. Take as much as you like. I'm sure you're parched after that trip. Well, it's good you ain't a schnook. I wouldn't trust food or drinks from anyone. But I'll prove to you, I didn't do anything to them. That's a humdinger of a snack to me. You see, that's the thing. I can't really give out my name to a complete stranger. It'd be a bit of a liability, but you can call me the boss. So you finally realized, eh? It's true. I'm what you call a made man in the Mafia. Specifically, I'm at the top. Hell, how else would a nobody like me be able to afford whiskey with the wartime ban going on around here? The only ones who have enough clam for that are the glitterati's and high-ranking criminals. I already said I ain't here to hurt you. But enough whistling, Dixie. It's time to get to why I called you here. A few days ago on the 14th, around 8 a.m., you saw a little girl getting harassed by a couple thugs. And instead of running away, you stood up for her. You stepped in before those fatheads could put their grubby mitts on her. Takes a lot from a moxie, that's for sure. And it was thanks to you that she was able to get to school safely that day. I know about the situation because that girl is my daughter. She told me all about it after school that day. The first thing I want to do is thank you. Thank you for protecting my girl. I tried so hard to keep her as separated from the business as possible, but something must have leaked. Somehow, someway, there's a son of a bitch who knows she's my daughter. And I betcha they targeted her to get to me. That leads me to our second order of business. you're right on the beam. I want to know everything you remember about those two yucks. Their clothes, their faces, their words, everything. Sorry for flipping my wig. I don't know if you have a kid, but I'm sure you can understand my passion, let's put it. I trust my daughter's word. I really do. But you also can't expect a child to know all the details. They've got big imaginations. I mean, she thinks she's a dead hoofer like me is the best jive bomber she's ever seen. So that's why I need a second account of what happened. My current suspicions is that these two weren't any old delinquents. They were gangsters. According to my little girl, they were both wearing red bandanas. Is that correct? I see. That only hardens my suspicion. They must be some kind of small-town gangsters being paid off by a bigger organization. Some sort of rival clan or something. Which is why I need to know every little detail so my men can track them down and ask him some questions. Trust me, we got aces all over the organization. We can find them. I just need your cooperation. So tell me, what the first guy look like? Uh-huh. Was he a younger or older guy? Give me an age range. Do you remember what he was wearing? And what about a voice? Did he say anything to you? That's the lousiest excuse for a threat I've ever heard. These amateurs are about to find out what a real threat sounds like. Anything else about the first guy? Okay. What about the second? Ah, I see. Did you shatter his specs for me? What a bunch of chickens. Backing down after the first smack to the kisser? It's no wonder they took picking on a little kid. I swear, when I get my hands on him, I'm gonna bastard landing gear into tomato paste. And then once I'm finished pulling out every last one of their chompers, I'm gonna... Forgive me. I'm just getting distracted by thinking up a plan for these two drips. Keep going. Now we're cooking with gas. That's info I can use. Okay. I think I already got an idea where to check first. Any final notes on these fat heads I should know about? Very well. Thank you for your cooperation. I'm sure this wasn't how your weekend was planned, but I'm glad you could fit it into your schedule. Before I send you on your merry way, I have a couple things I think you might like. First of all, my little girl drew this for you. Yeah. She seems to think you're some kind of superhero. That's sweet, ain't it? She loves her colors. She told me that one day she's gonna invent a new way for there to be pretty colors on TV. Ain't that something? The girl's got big dreams. Unfortunately, I can't allow you to keep this. It's nothing personal. I just can't leave a trace that you were ever here with me. Because if the cops, or God forbid, another clan finds out, you ain't gonna have an easy time. That leads me to my second offering. If you ever need something, don't call the police. Call this number and order an extra large burger with a side of milk, and use those words exactly. You'll be redirected straight to me. Trust me, Nothing's above my pay grade. If you get your house robbed, car broken into, hell, even if you break down the highway, give me a ring. I'll send a couple men your way. Just, try not to call me over trivial matters, okay? I ain't gonna accept a date invitation or anything. We ain't friends. At least, not yet. I wouldn't mind letting my daughter have a play date every once in a while. Just, if that happens, it's gonna be on my terms. I run a tight ship around here, and I ain't gonna ruin that for some random person off the street, no matter how much you help me out. But I mean, hey, if you've ever let us need a job, I wouldn't mind training a rookie that's already proved themselves competent. Now then, if you don't mind, I gotta put this bag on your head. It ain't personal. I just can't let anyone outside the organization know where we're operating of. With how these two sons of bitches acted towards my daughter, I'm sure you understand. Thank you. And don't worry, as long as you let my guys move around you, we won't have to drug you this time. Remember that number, okay? I was serious when I said I'd help you out better than any cop could ever. I owe you one after all. Alright. Thanks again for helping me out today. Especially for saving my little girl. If you wasn't there, I don't know what I'd do with myself. Thank you. Hi everyone. Well, that was an interesting script. Oh my god, Mafia boss. Another one. Yay. Anyways, this script was written by Turtle Shark. U/Turtle Shark. Well, the L is a 1. It's in the description. You can look at it yourself. But anyway, thank you to my channel members. Riverwood, Elila DE, Sin, Astrid Lemzer, Call Me LE23, Brianna Hose, DJ Anderson, and Harlan. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye, everyone.